Hey campers! On this backpacking adventure, we take you across the rough trail from end to end, starting at Martin's Fork parking area. We branch off and check out Hansen's Point, and we end at the Swift Creek Camp parking area. Let's hop right in. All right, we're going to drop one car off, go to the other, and then we're going to head out. All right, we're getting our stuff together. Just got to walk down that just a little ways and we'll hit the trail. It's already parked on the other side. So here we go. Rough trail, Red River Gorge. All right, we're starting out. I think I've said that like 4 times now. Wipe your feet. Don't want any honeysuckles around here. Some of the bridges seem like they could use a little work. So just keep in mind you might have to do a little bit of creek crossing. Nothing major though. It's not that spectacular, but it's cool. Taking our first break here at the fork. If you're not in the best shape, take your time, take breaks, and just enjoy the serenity of nature. Halfway up to Gray's Arch. Yep. There's a little offshoot off the trail here, but pretty cool view. Good spot to grab a drink or snack or whatever. About 45 minutes from the parking lot.
River slips in that. It did.
Pretty good.
Big rock ledge up there.
And then just the view. Trees kind of block it, but it's cool. It's right before Gray's Arch. Stay tuned for the best camping spots and tips you won't want to miss. Yeah, you don't haven't seen this in anybody's video. I'm sure somebody's done it. Not saying we're the first by any means, because somebody was here, whatever that says. Pretty cool spot though. That's neat out there. And then rough trail heads back that way. Somebody lost a crock. If you're looking for it, it's here, about 1.2 miles from the parking. Probably not worth coming back for. So years ago, like 15 years ago, there's a picture of us all right over there. We'll see if I can find it and put it in the video. Nope, but I found these from that same trip. So if you're wanting a kind of a short hike, if you're coming from the opposite direction, nice little campsite already made up here for you. But if you're just starting your hike, you're only, well, like 1.5 miles in maybe. Cool spot though. Here's Gray's Arch. There's plenty of people down there, so
It's pretty.
it is pretty. Right here looks about as good of a view as you can get. It's quite a few people. We've only seen about 9 people so far, but now 20 something. Good trail though, pretty place. Shout out to Backpacking with Jason, because he showed us a little trail here. pretty good drop there, but definitely a great view of it. It's worth the few extra steps. Gray's Arch. Yeah, that spot was definitely worth walking over to. Just watch your step, take your time. So to give you an idea of where we were just at, where the view is from down here, it's like up around there. There's a ton of people sitting under the arch, so I don't think we're gonna walk on over to it, find another place to rest. So you come from up there. If you want to go sit under Gray's Arch, you continue that way. If you're gonna skip sitting under it like we are, because there's like 20 people up there already, we're trying to get away from people is the idea, right? Just keep on the rough trail, you make a left and head down through here. So not even a half mile after you leave Gray's Arch, there's a great camping spot. Once you're just continuing to head down the rough trail, but logs, plenty of flat space. I mean, you can't really get much better than that. There's already a fire pit built. Killer spot. All right. There would be a good camping spot there, but it's being restored. So, but across the creek here, good place to fill up some water. Yeah, and yeah, you just keep following the white diamonds. But we're gonna take a little break over here. Good camping spot over here. Taking a break, eat some snacks, transition to shorts mode. If you don't have a pair of these zip off pants to shorts, get some, they're worth it. Cool spot to sit, take a break. Good spot to top off your water. So right here's a little bit confusing. So you get here, this says that's the Rush Trail, but you still have the Rough Trail marker. This says takes you to Chimney Top Road, and it's the Rough Trail pointing that way. So I think this is the right way, but then you have the diamond there. So I think we're gonna go this way and see if we see any more diamonds. All right, you ready to slip and slide?
Yeah.
Here we go.
That'd be tough.
Yeah. This is cool. Very cool. It always amazes me, one thing about Red River Gorge, the pictures and videos just never do it justice. Like, this looks so much bigger in person. I don't know if it'd be an easier spot over there or not. Just gotta use your spider monkey skills to get up here. That's not too bad. The trail's down there. Oh, this is gonna be slick. Oh yeah, there's another way. Cold water feels good. Here's on down through here. Pretty cool looking part of the trail. Look at that, looks gnarly. Oh, like waterfall. Just follow the footprints, huh? rough trail's looking a little rough right here. It's like, do you go over or do you take your pack off? Probably be a good idea to take your pack off and crawl under. All right, so do not go under that part where we started. Go down into what looks like the creek and go down what we're calling the poop trail. And that keeps you on the rough trail, hopefully. A lot of trees down. Stuff's knocked over. It's hard to tell some of these places. Pretty cool spot here. Yeah, so some cool camping spots here, like several, like there's one there, a couple good ones back there before you start ascending the next part. Looks like a good water source right here coming right out of the hillside. Hard to beat that. Part of the trail's got a jungle Jurassic Park feel. Stay on the trail, don't go into the long grass. Well, how far have we went now?
Ascent of 1,706 feet. We went 4.99 miles.
Oh, we're getting close to... This is just off the trail a little bit to the right. About 5 miles in. Starting to get a little tired, but we're over halfway with our day destination. But this is cool. Oop. Watch your step. So we made the turn out into Hansen's Point here. Pretty tired. I think we're going to take a nice long break out here. Eat some lunch. So this is what it looks like walking to Hansen's Point. Definitely looks like some Blair Witch Projects woods.
Yeah, it does.
At least you don't have to worry about Bigfoot, right? It's too dense. Couldn't move around good. I think it's pretty squatchy. Well, if this is the last update, you know he got us. Up towards Hansen's Point. Some good camping spots through here. There's already somebody over there camped out. Plenty of good looking trees for some hammocks or whatever you're trying to do. Then you're about halfway from the start of Hansen's Trail. There's some more good spots for camping. But you're so close to the trailhead, wouldn't be one of my... Sorry, you're so close to the actual trail, wouldn't be a preferred campsite for me. Really cool trail though. It's pretty flat. You're not going up. There's like some soft dirt. It's kind of nice on your feet after you've already went 5 miles. It's actually a really cool trail. And this is one of the few places in the gorge we actually haven't been to. Some more camping spots. I think we're getting pretty close to the actual point itself. Good spots. Here's another camping spot, but you'd have people walking right through your camp all day and night. All right, we did it. We made it to Hansen's Point, which is named after the NBC host Chris Hansen.
I'm Chris Hansen.
This is supposed to be, well, this is supposed to be like the most spectacular view in the gorge.
Unofficial. Yeah.
Unofficial. I think it's official.
Holy cow. And that's Cloud Splitter, right? That rock.
Yeah, I think so. And then there's Chimney Top out there. You can see people on it. And then you got a killer view over here too. Wow. And people. Worst part of Red River Gorge anymore, all the people. But everybody gets to enjoy it. Get up here, let your feet air out. Let your socks dry. Look at that. If you're wondering if it's worth it for the extra mile or two, it's worth it. That's a long way down. This is it, Hansen's Point. Very cool. Lunch. What you got?
Pizza Hut pizza.
Oh man, I got some crackers and viney sausages. Lunch of champions. How's it taste?
Delicious.
All right, we just came from that way from Hansen's Point. If you want to go right, you go up to Tunnel Ridge Road, 1.5 miles, pinch them tight. It's also a part of the Chateau and natural bridge parking. And of course, we're continuing on the rough trail. Don't forget, turtle. Uh-oh. What's this warning sign? Oh, that's great.
What's it say?
I'll just, bridge out. The suspension bridge is going to fall in. We thought about fixing it like 10 years ago, but then we just didn't. Another nice little scenic overlook. Right off the Ref/Chateau Trace Trail. Crazy the amount of trees it's filled.
Man, I'm telling you what.
There's all the names. Trail keeps going. Yeah, you can definitely tell some storms through here laid all these trees over just about. Should be our last creek crossing here. Hopefully we'll find a good spot to camp. There's a pretty good one right here, but it's supposed to rain overnight, so we kind of want to be on the side we need to be on. It's really pretty though. Turned out we had already missed our turn and we should have went to the right instead of the left. Oh, campers, keep an eye out when you're going the rough trail because it splits off from the Chateau, but they decided to paint rough trail markings on it too, all the way to the bridge that hasn't been repaired in like 10, 12 years, 15, at least 10. So there's that. So we went the wrong way for a while, but we found a pretty decent camping spot. It's pretty nice. There's a refrigerator down there. You have a couple good trees for hammocks. Phil half brain dead after day. We did 10 miles. I'll throw the stats on here. And there's already a fire pit. So this is home for tonight. All right, we got things pretty well set up. Get the fire going. Just got to throw a tarp over top of this now. I realized that getting paracord that's green and camouflage, you can't find it. So you get some stuff you can actually see. There's Jake set up over there. What kind of hammock is that?
The E&O.
E&O?
Yeah.
This is some kind of Amazon special I got like 5 or 6 years ago, so I couldn't tell you what it is.
There you go.
All right, we're about as set as we're gonna get. You live and you learn. I definitely needed a bigger tarp. Jake's got an awesome setup here though. He'll be good. The 10-foot Superfly Chill Gorilla. I've got the Harbor Freight Special here, $4. Now we just gotta get our grill set up here so we can grill some steaks out. And Grandma, they're gonna be delicious. So we thought we kind of heard something. But there's nobody around. Sorry, I don't know how good the video quality is, but it's more like was somebody walking up at camp after dark. Because there's the trail there. Camp's over here. When you hear something other than water, it's like, let me take a look. Grandma, the steak was delicious. I just wanted you to know that. So was the baked potatoes. Do it.
I can't remember what it's called now.
It's a blow dart blower thingy.
It's a blower thing I got off Amazon, but pretty much oxygenates the fire for like your coals and stuff to get it super hot and start burning really well. But all you gotta do is take a big deep breath in and blow into the center of it.
It actually works pretty damn good. We're gonna crash out here soon, but one of the funnest parts about hiking is just camp time. Just hanging out, relaxing, reminiscing, having a good time. These stats are from day 1 from the Garmin Instinct watch, which died through day 2, so we don't have the best stats for it. Well, we've survived the night, getting packed up. I packed toothpaste, forgot a toothbrush. Way to go, me. Chair got a little bit wet. It was sitting under kind of the end there, so, but not the end of the world. So it's getting packed up, and we're gonna hit the trail again. No Bigfoot encounters, always a plus, right? Unless you're looking, I guess. We're hiking out in the rain. Santa, you having fun?
Great time.
We'll be soaked by the time we get out of here. Little tip too, if you get a backpack cover, make sure you get one that's way too big. Ordered one that is for like a 50 to 70 pound pack, and it would like barely cover like a child's backpack. Here's a good campsite. Good campsite as you're heading towards Chimney Rock Road. And beware, if you're coming from Chimney Rock Road, stay to the left, because some goofball painted rough trail on the Sheltowee going to the bridge that's out. So keep that in mind. Another good campsite right there. They already got some stuff set up. Just probably enough trees for a couple hammocks, but it'd be a good tent spot. Really pretty spot to camp. Just watch out for the widowmakers. Some really cool walking area here. Down a little mini cave. Taking a break, getting out of the rain for a minute. Cool looking rock house there. We're thinking we're getting close to Chimney Top Road, at least somewhat. Cool rock house there. This hill's no joke. Luckily we're almost to the top of it. The rough trail was rightfully named. It's been a beast. That's a hill right there. We made it to the top. Some good camping spots up here, but be right by Chimney Top Road. But if you don't want to hike very much, this would be great. So far from the road to Swift Creek has been a nice, easy hike. We're hoping the rest of it's like this, because the rough trail, it'll get you. This is kind of neat. 2 trees broke the opposite way. Yeah. Here's a good camping spot here between Chimney Top Road and Swift Creek parking lot. Even some nice stools to sit on. Now we're making our zigzag descent, which you can feel it in your legs. Did 10 miles the first day because of some poor markings. I've already talked about that. And it's like 3 miles back to the car. But it's pretty. Down through here looks neat. Pretty neat up under here. Here, water. Looks like a good place to take a break.
Yep.
Good place to sit back and relax. Here's a little hangout spot right here. Cool, cool, cool. Of course. Oh, there it goes.
2 feet so far. Beautiful.
Does anybody know what's going on with the hemlocks? Like, is something killing them, or are they just dying of old age? But it seems like there's a lot more dead ones than I remember from 10, 15 years ago. Let me know in the comments. About had some bad luck. We would have had to wade across the creek, which wouldn't have been a huge big deal or anything, but nobody wants to rebuild a bridge and lug all this stuff in here, so luckily it just nicked it. Pretty cool. More rocks. The rough trail continues to be rough. And
go down in that cave.
yeah, we're gonna slide down through here. It's where the trail goes. This half of the trail, the forestry department hasn't got it cleared out yet, so there's quite a few trees and stuff down. Nothing that makes it impassable, but inconvenient. But that's all part of it. This looks really cool. It's kind of harder to tell on the camera, but there's a lot of fog coming out. Let's go check it out. I don't have any extra energy, but we're gonna do it. Oh, this is cool. Really cool. Oh, wow. Red River Gorge, baby. We did it. We hiked the rough trail end to end. It has a suitable name. But we made it. Woo! That last little hill could have done without that. Quick explanation, my tracker was in my bag, so it only caught 12 miles. Sometimes we'd set the bag down adventure a little bit more, giving us more miles and more steps than the tracker caught.